I.S.U.P.K.
The book of John, chapter 8, verse 32. And ye shall know the truth.
Who's speaking here, brother?
Christ, sir.
What color is that written in?
Written in red.
Go ahead.
And ye shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free.
That's right. Ye shall know the truth is what Christ said. Since you love Christ so much, since you follow what Christ said, he said, ye shall know the truth and what?
And the truth shall make you free.
And the truth shall make you free. In the Israelite School, Universal Practical Knowledge, these brothers back here, they know the truth, man. You are looking at free men, okay? We're not bound by the poverty of having to buy our kids Christmas gifts, man. We're having to look for a freaking turkey on Thanksgiving or making Easter baskets on Easter. We don't do none of that, man, because we are free men. Take that from the top again.
This is the book of John, chapter 8, verse 32. And ye shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free.
If you want to really be liberated, if you really want true freedom, come over here and get you a flyer, man. Put your number on this clipboard over here. Give these brothers a call, man, so you can learn the truth about who you are and what you're supposed to do, man. In the I.S.U.P.K, we teach daily life living skills to so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, man. We teach you to be separate so that you can be set apart. You're already set apart. Your nation is not desired, man. You know you're hated in this place, but yet you still seek to be loved by your enemy, man. And that's another fault of the Christian church, teaching us that there's no separation between us and all the other nations, man. There is a true separation between God's chosen and everybody else, man. Drop that, man. Where you at? John 8. Give me Deuteronomy 7:6, man. See, if you black, Hispanic, and Native Indian, you are the only true royalty that ever graced the face of the earth, man. Queen Elizabeth is not royalty, man. She's a perpetrator, man. She false claiming something that she ain't, man. There ain't no royal family in Europe, man, unless you black, Hispanic, and Native Indian. That's right. Tell them where you are.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 7, verse 6. For thou art an holy people.
Thou art a what?
An holy people.
The Most High said you are a holy people. Black man, Hispanic man, Native Indian man, woman, and child. You're a holy people. Holy just means separate, man. Stop thinking so ghostly. I expect you to think that way. You go into a haunted house every Sunday, man. You learning from absolute monsters how to be a monster. That's why we don't understand simple terms like holy. It just means separate, set apart. And the Lord said that we what?
Salakia. For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God.
Unto the Lord thy God, man. A possessive pronoun. We belong to the Most High Power. We belong to God. How you belong to God and you got a Christmas tree in your living room, man?
Right. That's right.
How you belong to God? You had a Boston baked ham in the center of your dinner table, man. And had the audacity to want to have to pray over it. You praying over a pork in 2021, and the Lord said not even to eat it, let alone touch it, man. What are we doing? Keep reading. Tell them where you at.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 7, verse 6. For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God. The Lord thy God hath chosen thee to be a special people.
You've been chosen. Everybody else rejects you. Every other nation on the planet Earth rejects so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. And we're concerned about it. We seek to be loved and embraced by these people. When the Lord chose you, blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. The Most High Power chose you above all the other families on the earth. And you don't feel special? I know we don't feel special because we stuck in the Christian church. We stuck in the Muslim mosque, man. We stuck learning everything but our real culture, our true identity, man. Keep reading.
Above all people that are upon the face of the earth.
Above what people?
All people.
No, some people.
All people.
Above the so-called white man.
All people.
Above the so-called Asian.
All people.
Above the so-called African.
All people.
Above all people that are upon the face of the earth, man. That's you, black man. That's you, Hispanic man. That's you, Native Indian man, woman, and child. We talking to you. The Lord is talking about you right here in this book. Tell him where you are, brother.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 7, verse 6. For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God. The Lord thy God hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself.
Unto himself, man. The Lord chose you to be a special people unto himself. Meaning you cannot be doing what everybody else is doing. We can't be out here strung out on drugs, man. We can't be out here being sexual deviants, man. You can't be a whore and be joined to God's chosen people, man. You can't be a whoremonger and be joined to God's chosen people, man. We're supposed to be separate. Keep reading.
Above all people that are upon the face of the earth.
And you wonder why you're on the goddamn bottom, why we on the goddamn bottom. It's because we're trying to be like everybody else. When the Lord said that we're separate. Ridiculous, man. Brother need to come get a flyer, man. Keep reading.
Verse 7.
Drop that in the Exodus chapter. We're going into the law. We're going into the Bible, man, to teach so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians who they are, man. You know, the greatest trick the devil ever pulled was convincing the world that he didn't exist, man. We understand that the devil is a man. Of course, there's context to Satan. Satan is a holy angel that follows out the orders of the Most High Power, man. Okay? He don't have free will to do what the hell he wants to do, like you're taught in the Christian church, man. We don't understand the Bible. That's why you got to come get some real understanding. That's why this is a school. That's right. Okay? We go to school to learn. Right. You got to come and get your brain washed free from all the garbage, all the miseducation that we've learned under Christianity,
That's
man.
Right, damn right.
Tell them where you are, brother.
This is the book of Exodus, chapter 20. Khan. This is the book of Exodus, chapter 20, verse 1. And God spake all these words, saying.
God spake all these words, not Bankayal, not Commander General Yohanna, who?
God spake all these words, saying, I am the Lord thy God.
The Most High said, I am the Lord thy God. If you black, Hispanic, Native Indian, the Lord is telling you that he's your power, man.
Right.
He is your power. Why do you want to separate yourself from power, man? We're so used to being on the bottom, we just accept our condition as being normal, man. We have gotten acclimated to just being on the bottom. And that's not your place. I know it feels wrong when you go to your slavery, you got some Edomite telling you where to go and how to get there. That's because you're royalty. And you ain't supposed to be on the bottom. Listen to some goddamn heathen tell you what to do, man. You're supposed to be on top. We about rulership. We about authority. We about taking ground in the I.S.U.P.K, man. We ain't about pacifism, what the Christian church teaches, man. You learn how to be a weak sissy in that church, man. Come reclaim your manhood. Tell them where you at.
This is the book of Exodus, chapter 20, verse 2. I am the Lord thy God, which have brought thee out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of bondage. Thou shalt have no other gods before me.
We all know the story of Moses. Let my people go is what he said to Pharaoh, right? The Lord removed us from Egypt with a mighty hand, man. And that's an absolute fact. But for whatever reason in 2021, we're trying to regress and digress and go back into the same substandard level of living, man. You're supposed to be on top, man. We have a power that loves us, the one true God that created the universe, man. Our God is a living power, is a living God, man. The living God. There ain't no life in no other gods, man. And you don't understand that when you celebrate Christmas, you are outright worshiping another god, man. That is the satanic worship of Nimrod. Google it. Look it up. We're not lying to you today. We're teaching you the truth. Why would we lie to you about this? Keep reading.
SHOW&quot. This is the book of Exodus, chapter 20, verse 3. Thou shalt have no other gods before me.
Our so-called oppressor, he worships many gods, man. Christianity is essentially polytheism, man. They teach that what? The Father, Son, Holy Spirit, three separate entities, and you know, they teach so much confusing just malarkey, man. They don't even understand what they're saying or what they're actually reading. Because first of all, it's not their book. Unless, if you ain't Black, Hispanic, or Native Indian, you have no reason to touch this book. This book belongs to God's chosen people, man. Keep reading.
Thou shalt not make unto thee any graven image or any likeness of anything.
So we've made unto ourselves. We've made these things ours, man. Graven images. We've embraced idolatry being joined to Christianity, man. That's a part of the curses. God's a wood and stone. What do you think that Christian cross is, man? A crucifix. It's a murder weapon. It's a tool that was used to kill God's chosen people, man. And you got the nerve to put it on the chain and think you floss it, man. Everybody go to church in the hustle to get a cross. That's what they say, right? But you ain't learning nothing in there. Keep reading.
Or any likeness of anything that is in heaven above, or that is in the earth beneath, or that is in the water under the earth.
And see, that's what happened to the Native Indians, man. That's why they were destroyed, because they started to worship the earth, started to worship the elements, man. The sun, the moon, the stars. Oh yeah, let's not forget about the Jesus piece, man. You go broke to try to get. I'm speaking from experience. Salakia. Salakia. Yeah, you can't forget about that Jesus piece, man, which is flat out idolatry in itself. And I never knew a so-called oppressor to die for a Black man, or for a Hispanic man, or for a Native Indian. I ain't never heard that. I ain't never seen that, man. They had that special about John Brown on HBO, which was nonsense. It's absolute nonsense. Tell them where you at, man.
This is the book of Exodus, chapter 20, verse 4, verse 5. Thou shalt not bow down thyself to them.
And we learn to bow down and worship these things, man. You bow down and you worship that crucifix. You bow down and you worship and kiss that Kaaba stone, man. What the hell do you think you do when you putting them presents underneath that goddamn Christmas tree? You are bowing down yourself to an idol, man.